this will be like attached on really, but it's not right now. And we have bees. So this is called a deep box, this is called a medium box. And bees also make something called propolis, which is basically sap. They collect sap and they'll use it as glue to glue stuff together. So right now I'm trying to figure out, are they consuming or are they gathering new stuff? Like, are they net positive for food? Okay, watch out, Kyle. I'm gonna pull this guy out. So these are called frames. This is a medium frame. And this, so there's nothing on this side, but on this side you can see there's some liquid nectar in there.
There is? A little bit.
Yeah. Oh, smoke yourselves and us. Yeah. What this does is it basically overrides the alarm pheromone, so they don't spread this massive alarm that someone's attacking them. Let's grab this for a second. Smoke a little here and calm them down. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Okay. So that one's got a little bit of nectar on the inside. Kind of try to remember where it was. Could you feel that? How heavy it is? So it's got some nectar in it. Okay, this one has capped brood. So these are baby bees that are, yeah, they're pupating. And you can see some uncapped brood, with a little larva inside.
Dad,
That's all good. Yeah. So I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to put it back in the same order and same position it was, because they've got this organized according to how they like it. And this, there's some nectar in here. Not terribly heavy, but it feels like there's more in here than there was 2 weeks ago. There's certainly more bees. Yeah. There's some nice capped brood, and there's more nectar out here. So this definitely feels heavier than it was 2 weeks ago. Here's a frame that was put, this one didn't have any foundation, so they're building this out from nothing. There. You can see pollen. Go ahead and hold that. You can see at the bottom, sort of that greenish yellow pollen. Yeah. So this is their spring buildup. Oh yeah, there's definitely, look at all that nectar. Nectar!
Yay.
And this is all new, because this wasn't here 2 weeks ago. It's all wet nectar. So what they do is they put the nectar in wet.
This has some nectar on this side.
And they'll sit on top of the frame and fan it to dehydrate it.
Why they dehydrate it?
Because they want to turn it into honey. Okay, Kyle, let's put this guy back in first. Okay, drop that back in.
I shouldn't be worried about smushing would be or two.
Yeah, I mean, you want to sort of avoid it as much as you can, but you will squish bees. So the metaphor is, think of them as skin cells. Like a single bee is like a skin cell. Okay, nothing going on here.
Come on.
So they haven't sort of expanded out to this.
Like this one?
Well,
I got one.
they're starting on this side because this side is warmer because it faces the sun. So as the cluster, yeah, nothing going on over here either. As the cluster ate all of its honey, it sort of ended up on this side of the box where it's warmer, and that's where the queen is in the bottom box. She's probably, well, she's been up here too because there's brood up here. What you have is called bee space. So
are you supposed to have a big hole here?
So what the bees do is, if I were to leave this open, they would build comb from the top lid right in this space, because that's too large a space. If you put a frame in here and there's comb in it, they won't build in here because it's the wrong size. So there's like a sort of a narrow window called bee space. And if you provide bee space, it'll remain empty.
One of them stung me.
It stung your glove, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Well, it's got spilled out.
Yep.
Oh, let me see.
Oh well.
Yep. So the gloves are doing their job. The gloves are doing their job.
Where is this thing? Oh, there it is.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, you know, when we go back up, you'll probably find a few stingers in each of your gloves. Okay. Can you hold this?
Yep.
When I crack this, just blow a little smoke in. There you go. Lots more bees down here. So this is the deep box. This is what we call their brood box.
See if they can capture these.
Watch out, Kyle.
That
I'm
one.
gonna-
Oh, biscuit.
So these bees make a lot of propolis. The previous set of bees I had did not. These propolize everything. Watch out. Blue, yep. Okay, so gotta be kind of careful down here because the queen is likely to be on one of these frames. Pollen, you see all that?
Huh?
See all the pollen?
No.
That lightly, so it almost looks like yellow powder
Oh, yeah.
that's been packed in. See these bees on top carrying all the pollen on their legs?
You can see it on their legs.
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So they'll bring it in, and then they'll take it off and pack it. They'll pack it in these little cells, and that's the protein for the brood. So I take one frame out and leave it here, so I have room to fill with all the other frames.
It takes some.
Okay.
Oh, got one. I got one.
Yeah, give it a couple puffs. Okay. So lots more brood and pollen. They're so cute when they run around with the pollen on their legs. I'll see if I can find some eggs. Eggs are kind of hard to see unless you know what you're looking for.
They smell like rice.
Yep, they look like tiny, tiny grains of rice.
Got it.
You want to hold this and peek around?
No.
So, like hold it out to the sunlight and look in the cells and so you can see what's going on. Kyle, you want to look at the frame? Just want to make sure there's no queen on here. The queen is marked with a blue dot. So if you see her, let me know and we'll put her back in very gently.
Don't want to kill that skin cell.
Yeah.
That's not a skin cell.
Want to take a look?
Is the queen bigger?
Yep. She's maybe 1.5 to twice as big in sort of total volume. So like,
Oh no.
uh-oh, what happened? Squish one?
Yeah.
It's okay. You're gonna squish a few here and there. Every time we open the box, we
My
squish a
glove
few.
is stained.
I'm trying to find.
They're
Oh no!
upside down.
Don't jump upside down. Because if there's liquid nectar in there, it'll drip out. I'm trying to find some eggs. Oh, there's the queen.
Oh, I see the dot.
See her? Right there. There she is.
Oh, she's big.
Notice there's a whole bunch of bees around her pointing in towards her. So they're taking care of her. That's called her retinue.
Should I put this one back in?
Yeah. Go ahead and put that one back in right here. And then, yep.
What about mine?
Yep. Put yours back in right to the inside of Kevin's. And then I'm going to put her back in. Okay. And I'm going to move all this over here. So I got plenty of room to put her in without squishing her. Because you don't want to squish the queen. Let's see if she's laid over here. So they're building up. There's a lot more bees in here than there were 2 weeks ago. And I'm seeing that they're putting away nectar. So they're doing well. I think they should probably start I don't see any eggs, but the fact that there's lots and lots of uncapped brood means that things are going well. And she's laying. I'd still like to show you guys some eggs, but not happening. But lots of pollen.
Yeah.
Yep. And now these are, the queen that I have in here is called a hygienic queen. So you see all these gaps in the brood pattern. It's probably where they found larvae that had mites on them, and they've ripped them out and thrown them away. Watch out, Kyle. Put this right back in. So it means slightly fewer bees, but a lot fewer mites. And that's supposed to be a good thing.
That's like a genetic trait.
Yep. What they've done is they've just selected for them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of pollen. Pollen everywhere. Watch out, Kyle. Go on back in here. So I think we're good. Everything looks as it should be. There's not enough stuff in here to start putting on like there's so much empty space in here. They don't need any more space. But as soon as they fill this up, I'll put a big empty box on top, or a medium empty box on top, like one of these guys. And then they'll start storing honey. And when that's full, then I can harvest it. Because what they need for the winter is whatever they store in here in the first 2 boxes. So the first 2 boxes is theirs, and then whatever excess they make, I will take for humans. Hey, what? Don't do that right now. Yeah, probably not. I mean, there is some possibility, but probably not, because there's enough space in between the frames. And then you squish them all over and then slide them back to equalize the empty space. Okay, can you come around to this side? And right before I put the box on top, just give these guys a squirt of smoke to drive them downward so that I squish as few as possible. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And they all go down in like, hey, what's going on?
That one lock on top of everything.
Nope, they just stack. And then, watch out, Kyle.